Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you're new, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you're not new, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And today's videos is a little different, like all Tuesdays. This isn't a reaction, this isn't horror, and this isn't a deep dive. This is more for real talk video, how I'm balancing school, the channel, and life in general. And yes, a short section about the series. I split this video into 4 sections, so let's get straight into the video. Right, for the first section, school. School takes a huge part of my day, whether I like it or not. I'm there for hours, and then for on Tuesdays, I'm like there for like until 4 or something. Regular days, I'm there until like 2:05. But by the time I get home, I'm already tired. Homework, projects, tests, it adds up fast. But a lot of people doesn't realize that when you're trying to create content, school does not pause. Ideas don't wait until you're done studying, and motivation doesn't wait until the weekend. So yeah, sometimes I be in class and think of a video idea, a scene or something I want to work on, but I can't write it down right then. Or I can't write anything now on my paper because that's school notebook paper. But yeah, and then there are days where school drains me so much I don't even want to talk when I get home. I just want to go to my bed that is literally right here. Yeah, I don't want to even want to talk. Just want to go straight in my bed. But I still try to push through because I care about what I'm building. And yeah, school isn't necessarily bad. I mean, yeah, school isn't bad. It's just demanding. And learning how to manage time between school and creative stuff is something I'm still figuring out myself. And yeah, yeah, so yeah, that's how I feel about school, honestly. It it takes like a huge part of my day. I do have a collab waiting for us tomorrow, a Fortnite one. So yeah. But like I said, when you try to create content, school doesn't pause at all. It's like have an idea, you can't even do anything about it, and by the time you get home, you can forget about the idea, and boom, next day you come back to school, you remember the idea, and then boom, you forget it as soon as you get home again. I hate when that happens. Don't you like when you get an idea, then as soon as you go to the place where you can do the idea, you don't remember it anymore. Or it's like the same example, you walking into a room, right? You're trying to get you're coming from a room, you're looking for something, you came out the room to go look for it. When you go out the room, you forget what you're looking for. So you just go back or forget that you're looking for something. Like, what am I doing? So you go back into your room, right? So you go back into your room and like, oh, I was looking for something. Or you remember where it's at and you go out there, you don't remember. Come back and you remember. Go back out there, you still don't remember. I hate when that happens. Is it just me or or is it like does that happen to everyone or is it just me? this thread right here. Ah, crap. Where is it? Where'd it go? Is it? Yeah, these two dreads right here. These feel so dry. Does not feel right, bro. Can't wait for my hair to get retwisted. But like I was saying, like school does not pause at all. Like I said, school isn't bad. Me personally, I still don't like school, but it's so demanding, and I don't like it. But I have to go, so yeah. But I still push through for you guys. Okay, here we go. Section 2, the channel. Now, from the title of this section, I'm guessing you already know what this section is going to be about. Just the channel. So, now let's really talk about the channel. Not just what I upload, but how it works behind the scenes. For example, when people see a channel, they usually just see the videos. What they do not see is the decision making in the channel. So yeah, every time I upload, I'm choosing between different types of content to make. For example, do I do reaction? Nah. Should I do horror? Should I do gaming? Should I do a talking video? That choice matters because it affects pacing, energy, and even how motivated I am feeling to record. And then I only do I do reaction? Do I do gaming? Do I do horror? Do I do a talking video? If it's a special, because you already know we already have a daily schedule. All right. So, yeah, some videos are easy to record, but hard to edit. Some videos are hard to record, but easy to edit. And finally, some takes mental energy more than time. Another thing people don't realize is consistency doesn't mean sameness. It really doesn't. Just because I post oftenly doesn't mean it's the same every time. It doesn't mean I'm posting and recording the same video over and over again. I'm not trying to turn this channel into one thing only. I want to feel like me. Different moods, different formats, different ideas. There are days where I record something and don't upload it. Not because it's bad, but because it doesn't feel right for the channel at that moment. And yeah, some stuff doesn't feel right for at this moment exactly. But yeah, that's how I feel. But yeah, so I'm just learning how to just trust my instincts, not overthink every upload, and let the channel evolve naturally and not push down on myself if previous videos is getting banger views while others are not. That's what I'm learning how to do. This channel is still early. Not early. This has been around for a while, but this new schedule and this new format is still early. It's the 3rd week after all, and I'm still building habits, structures, and confidence again. And that is okay to everyone out there who's also trying to do a channel. Okay. Now it's for the 3rd section, life. So now let's talk about life, and I do not mean anything dramatic. I mean like the everyday stuff. Do the things that we do, everything. I mean every day, not everything. I hate words. I hate them. I hate words. Oh, I accidentally put my seat down. But yeah, I mean in everyday stuff. Energy is probably the biggest factor in everything I do and everything that you do. Some days I feel focused. Some days I feel completely drained. That's okay. Motivation doesn't show up on a schedule. You can plan to record at 6 p.m., but your brain might be done by 5. I just created a daily schedule for each and every single day that is going to help me out. And currently, I am running late behind on that schedule because I got home late. And that's okay. I can run late. But yeah, another thing is balance. When I focus too much on one thing, everything else starts slipping. So if I focus too much on one thing, everything else starts slipping. That's why everything else in my life has been slipping, because I've been trying to focus on this channel instead of everything else, like school. Well, no, I'm not generally slipping in school. I got like all A's, except for one class. I got a C in that class. But yeah. If I only focus on YouTube, I get burned out. If I only focus on school, I feel creatively stuck. If I do nothing, then I feel very guilty that I'm not working on my series. And if I work on and I focus on my series, I feel like I don't have any time for chillaxing and friends, even though me working on my series is fun. So I'm learning how to balance effort, not perfection, but it's still good. Another thing, life also affects creativity. How I'm feeling changes how I write, how I talk, and how I think. And I think that goes for everyone. How your feeling changes how you talk, how you write, how you think, and how you actually feel. I'm starting to understand it's okay to slow things down without stopping while stopping is not okay. Never quit, never stop. You gotta keep going. Even if it's slowly, you still need to keep going. It can be fast, it can be slow, it can be at a normal pace. But what matters is you keep going. And yeah, that is very important. You just don't quit. No, you don't want to quit. Don't quit. If you're working to a goal, work harder and harder, even if you're going slow. You can go, like I said, you can go fast, you can go slow, you can go normal pace, but all words. But all that matters is that you keep going and you never quit, and that is a valuable lesson. Never ever quit. And this isn't about grinding nonstop. No, this channel is not about that. It's about lasting. It's about lasting as long as I can, for I can entertain you guys, and I honestly love you guys in this channel and everyone that's watching this. So yeah. Okay. Section 4. The series. This is going to be a completely new angle. This is not a status update. And no, I am not taking my time to talk because we already did that. So, yeah. Now for the series. But instead of talking about process or updates, I want to talk about how my relationship with the story itself has changed. When I first writing, I was focused on ideas, big moments, cool scenes, action, all of that good stuff. I just love that stuff. But now I think about more structure. I think about why scenes exist, what information the audience have to comprehend this, and what emotions at the moment is supposed to land. I've also realized writing something doesn't mean it's finished. A completed script can still be a draft. And another big shift is audience awareness. I'm thinking about different types of viewers. People new to the story, people who love lore like me. I just love that juicy lore. And people who just want a good experience. And the series stopped being something I'm just making and it started becoming something I'm shaping. Ooh! Not gonna lie, that rhymes and I like it. But yeah, this story is really kind of teaching me patience, which I have zero of. But well, yeah, I do got patience. But if it comes to my favorite food, specifically pizza, you're not getting any patience from me. That is something I'm shaping. That change matters more than announcements, release dates, or hype. This channel is, like I said, this channel is teaching me patience, discipline, and restraint, and that's something I did not expect from this series and the pilot season. And yeah, I really love this series. I said this a million times. I love you guys, and God loves you too. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, that is where I'm at right now. School, the channel, life, and how my mindset around this series is relatively changing. If you made it this far, I'm very thankful, and thank you for listening. There is always going to be more coming soon unless there's like an emergency. And still, if there's an emergency, I will still try to post daily like usual. So yeah, and if you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next video.